Number 3 is also a large and tall item. I would not make my kitchen pantry 24 inches in depth if I did not have pull-out shelves. Kitchens need to be accessible by its user, which is why I always design pantries that are 24 inches in depth with pull-out shelves. There are so many attachments for kitchen cabinets that people don't seem to know about. They even make upper cabinets with pull-down shelves. The best investment you can do for your kitchen is making it more accessible. Rev-A-Shelf is a brand that has hundreds of kitchen cabinet add-ons that you can put in any kitchen cabinet. Number 4 has to do with cabinet space as well, and that is I would not have any wasted space from a countertop down in a kitchen. The corners of kitchens are notorious for people wasting space here. I am personally Team Lazy Susan when it comes to corners in a kitchen. I find them to be the quickest and easiest to access. Everything gets presented to you by simply turning rather than having to pull something out, then pull the back cabinet over and out. That's a lot of steps just to access a corner of a cabinet. I work very quickly in my kitchen, so this is a personal preference on what type of corner pull-out you have. Number 5 is I would never design a kitchen without proper ventilation above a cooktop. This is building code in California, and I have learned it is not in other states. When we cook food, we are often cooking toxins out of our food, and where do those toxins go but into the air? At the bare minimum, make sure you have one with a recirculating filter, but ideally we want it out of the home. I try to limit it to 5 points for the sake of the length of this video, but I do have a number 6, and that is I would greatly avoid putting a sink on a wall without a window. It's not just to have a view so you don't feel boxed in, which is a really good reason, but it's also for the natural light. Sinks are very dirty places, which is why it's really disturbing that people prepare meals in their sinks that I've seen on TikTok. You want to be able to see the dirt on your dishes and your pots and pans, which is why it's also important to have a light above your sink. If you do have a sink against a wall and you can't change it, I completely understand, but I would get rid of upper cabinets that were above a sink, and I would make sure that there is a pendant light or something to shine down onto your sink. So far, I've talked about living rooms, dining rooms, and kitchens, and part 4, we are going to move to the bedroom.